Hello ETHGlobal Taipei hackers, I'm Damon from Nodit team. Welcome to Nodit Track. We are excited to have you on board. Nodit is a Web3 developer platform empowering developers with seamless blockchain integration and robust data infrastructure. Our tools simplify blockchain development and letting you focus fully on your innovative ideas. In this video, I'll introduce Nodit's powerful features such as Elastic Node's Web3 data APIs, webhook, and stream, and show you how to use them during the hackathon. Also, stay tuned till the end. I will explain 2 exciting hackathon tracks with total $10,000 prizes for winners. Let's dive into Elastic Nodes first.
Let's talk about Elastic Node first. Elastic Node provides a fully managed blockchain node infrastructure, so you don't need to deal with complex node setups or maintenance. We handle all the complexity, so you can only focus on development. Performance is critical when interacting with blockchain networks. Elastic Node ensures low latency and high throughput processing using optimized load balancing. Nodit supports Ethereum, Base, and other event-compatible chains. It gives you seamless access to multiple networks from a single platform. Elastic Node provides you the direct access to blockchain nodes. You can interact with them just like you're running your own node. With Elastic Node, you can get powerful, flexible, and scalable blockchain access without the complexity. Let's see how easy it is. When you first sign up Nodit console, your initial project is created already. Under the Networks tab, you will see all the blockchain networks you can access. There are no extra setup needed, and they are automatically connected when you create a project. If you use certain networks often, you can mark them as favorites for quick access. Let me add Ethereum mainnet and Base Sepolia, for example. Then there they are. This way, they will always appear at the top of your dashboard. You can also find your API key in this page here. This API key allows you to connect to any supported blockchain directly. Let's copy it now so we can use it in the next step. Now let's test this out in our developer documents. Let's move to API reference. And Node API allows you to call JSON RPC methods easily. So there are a bunch of methods you can find in any chains. And one of the most commonly used method is ETHCall. So let's try that one. So paste the API key you copied from console into X API key header here. I will select Ethereum mainnet, so I'm going to keep this one. And also I'm going to keep the default example values for parameters. But if you want to change them, then you can change the values from here. And let me press the try button here. Then there you go. We just interact with Ethereum mainnet in seconds. Lastly, head over to the metrics tabs on your console. Metrics tab here. This page gives you a quick overview of your node performance and request activity. And it's a handy way to monitor your project and make sure everything's running smoothly. Now that we've seen how to interact with blockchain networks using Elastic Node, let's go a step further. Sometimes you need more than just raw data, you need structured data. That's where Web3 Data API comes in. Standard Node APIs often require multiple calls and extra processing to get useful blockchain data. Web3 Data API simplifies this. It gives you pre-indexed blockchain data in a single call. It works with Ethereum, Base, and other EVM-compatible chains, so you can build across multiple networks without extra setup. With Web3 Data API, you can retrieve token balances, track token transfers, get transaction histories to analyze on-chain activity, and more. Let's take a quick look at how you can use this in your project. In the developer documents, you will find a list of Web3 Data APIs available for each supported chains, like this. But since every chain supports different APIs, so make sure to check if your target chain is covered or not. Let me try one of them now. I go for Ethereum's get tokens owned by account API. This API retrieves all ERC20 tokens owned by a given account. Let me try with default value of this example. And let me just press the right button. Then now we have all token balances for this account. So using Node API to get this kind of data, you would have to find all the contract addresses the account owns, and then you have to check each contract for each balance manually. But with this API, a single call gives you all token balances like this. Let me go back to request logs. In the request logs in the left menu on your console, you can check all your past API calls like this. So you can check the request parameters and response as well. And if something goes wrong, you can quickly debug and see exactly what happens. So in this case, it happens because of invalid parameters from here. So once we release services on production level, request logs will help you track usage patterns and optimize the app performance. So far, Web3 Data API makes it easy to get blockchain data. But what if you need real-time updates instead of checking manually? Webhook and Stream are the solution. Webhooks let you get real-time blockchain updates automatically. There's no need for constant polling or repeated API requests. Normally, if you want to track on-chain events like your transactions, token transfers, or contract events, you'd have to keep checking the blockchain for updates. But that's inefficient and takes a lot of resources. Webhook serves this by providing push-based notification. Webhooks come with predefined events types, so you only get the data you actually need. This helps you filter out unnecessary information and focus on what's important for your DApp. Webhooks are perfect for real-time DApps. You can use them to monitor blockchain activity in real time or automate workflows triggered by on-chain events. Let's see how it works. In the Nodit console, click Webhook on the left menu. And this is where you can see all your existing webhooks. This is nothing on my list because I haven't created it yet. So let's create a new one. Let's click create webhook, then select your project and network. I'm gonna set it as Ethereum mainnet, and the specific events type you want to monitor. I go for block period, which sends updates whenever a new block is produced. Next, we have to enter the webhook server URL where the event data will be sent. But instead of setting up a webhook server from the scratch, I will use webhook.site, which is a simple tool that makes us easily check incoming webhook messages. So let me copy the URL of this server and paste it into this field. And you can also test it with this button. Then there you go. Dummy data has come. Now we just need to set conditions for block data event. And this condition determines how often we'll receive block notification. So I'm going to set it as 1. And once I create the webhook, then go back to webhook.site, we can see real-time events being sent to our webhook server. So in this case, we can get this kind of data every time a new block is produced. Sometimes you need a continuous real-time data stream. In this case, you want to use stream service. Unlike webhooks, which send updates only when a specific event happens, Stream maintains a constant connection to the blockchain. This allows you to receive real-time updates on blocks, transactions, and contract interactions without waiting for triggers. Not every event is relevant to your application. With the event filters, you can specify exactly which blockchain data you want to receive. This keeps your DApp efficient and responsive, so you are only processing relevant updates. Nodit Stream is ideal for real-time applications. So you can use it to monitor blocks and transactions as they happen, so your DApp is always up to date. Continuously track account activities such as token transfers or contract interactions. So now let's see in action. In developer documents, scroll all the way down to Stream. Here. Let's click Stream Quick Start. And there you go. If you are setting this up for the first time, follow this guide step by step to configure your environment properly. But my environment is already set up, so I will go to the code section and I'm going to copy JavaScript code and paste into my script file and specify WebSocket message ID here and description, API key. You can get this one from your project of Nodit console, and you can also specify target blockchain network. I'm going to set it as Ethereum mainnet and save it. And let's execute this script file. We've set the events type to block period, just like we did for webhooks. So now, as new blocks are created, we should start seeing real-time updates coming in like this. Each message includes block data, so it's easy to process and use in your DApp. Now that we've seen webhooks and streams in action, you know when to use each one. Both offer real-time blockchain data, helping you build faster, more responsive DApps without extra API calls. We've covered the key features of Nodit so far, but if you want to learn more details, you can find everything in the developer docs. You can access them anytime by scanning the QR code on the screen. If you don't know where to start, check out our tutorials here and recipes. These sections have step-by-step guides for common blockchain use cases with hands-on examples to help you integrate Nodit quickly. So feel free to explore, try out Nodit services, and use the docs as a reference while building your hackathon project. And if you are ready to get started, please scan this QR code to jump straight into Nodit console. Now let's talk about the hackathon tracks. For ETHGlobal Taipei, we are offering $10,000 in total prizes across 2 exciting hackathon tracks. First, the apps on Base. In this track, your goal is to build on innovative apps using Nodit features on Base chain. 3 projects will be selected as winners. 3K for first place, 2K for second place, 1K for third place. Total $6,000 for this track. If you want to participate in this track, your app must be built on Base Apolia testnet, and you must enlist 2 Nodit features. The project will be judged on usefulness, creativity, and how well you integrate Nodit features. If you are planning to build something exciting on Base chain, this is the one for you. The second track is multi-chain apps. This track is all about building apps that connect multiple chains. We're going to select 2 winners, 2.5K for the first place and 1.5K for second place. So total $4,000 for this track. To participate in this track, your app must use at least 2 different event compatible chains. You must integrate at least 1 Nodit tool. Projects will be judged on how well they connect multiple chains, their innovative use of blockchain data, and originality. If you're working on multi-chain projects, this track is for you. That's all for this video. We hope you will join our Nodit Hackathon track. We are excited to see your innovative ideas and creations. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in our Discord channel on ETHGlobal. I'll be there to help and chat with you. The Discord channel will open 2 weeks before the hackathon, so be sure to join early. Good luck and happy hacking!